Okay, so welcome to How to Make a 12 by 12 Post-Bound Album class with Kim Boken, our instructor. And this is a recorded class so that if you're not hearing it live, you can certainly contact Kim through her website, which is on the screen. Kim, thank you so much for teaching this class. We're super excited. Let us roll.
Okay, so after this class, you will be able to make a 12 by 12 post-bound album in under 30 minutes. I'll show you some tricks that I have that makes it super easy. If you don't already have one, you should have an account. We'll show you how to do that right now. And this is my website, but if somebody else invited you to this call, you would go to their website. But this is mine, and you want to log in, and then click log into the site, and then it says at the top corner, sign up. You click there, and it'll to create free account. And you just put all your info in, and you make sure you click the box, agree to terms and conditions, and then you hit sign up. It's that easy. Your account is free. None of your info will be given out to anybody. I'm the only one that sees it. So then you're ready to start a project. So there's two ways, basically. One's a template, and the template's basically sort of like a roadmap. You can totally just go with the template and drop in your pictures and do your journaling, or you can change it up and change color or change elements. You go to the template gallery, you can search by keyword, project type, and membership type. So, or any combination of the above. When you find one you like, you click details and then get the template. But we're not doing that tonight. We're going to make one from scratch. So that's what the gallery looks like. And you search by keyword. Also, with the keyword, if you find that there is a designer that you particularly like, that you notice they have quite a few templates, you can put their name in there or just their first name, and anyone with that name will come up. So just something extra. But you would put 12 by 12 post-bound in the middle where it's highlighted, and then you just click search, and it'll come up. And then all the 12 by 12 templates will come up. 12 by 12 post-bound templates will come up.
And that's
but we're doing our...
And is that's different than a 12 by 12 page, a scrapbook page, or different than a 12 by 12?
Post-bound album comes with 10 sheet protectors, and it's for either your traditional scrapbook pages or your hybrid or your digital scrapbook pages. It's not a storybook. It's just the cover of what's going to house your scrapbook pages. So we're going to go our own way, which is very easy.
And so I'm going to go ahead and end that part of it. Now again, Kim, I don't know how to hand you the screen because it wouldn't let you log in the other way. So we're going to have to get crafty. Let's go ahead and see how we would do this. I am logged in. Let me go ahead and do this. Oh, Kyla Hunziker is wanting to join in our class too. Hold on. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead, and what I'm going to do is I'm Heritage Makers. into my studio, and then you can tell me what to search, and I'll create vicariously through him.
Already.
Should I log into your account? Do you already have it set up?
It's already, yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and give me your account information. Nobody else listen. Okay, go ahead. Or you can type it to me, Kim. Go ahead and type it to me. Okay, did you type it to me?
Yes.
All right, now I just have to find where the questions are. There they are. Okay, great. I see it. Of course, can you see all the information that I'm typing in? Probably so. Okay, and then, there we go. We'll log you in. All right, great. Excellent. Okay, so now here we are. We're logged in. Once you've created your account and you're logged into your Heritage Maker Studio, it will look similar to this. This is the My Studio page. Okay, and then is it this one right here that we're working on, Kim?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So you'll go ahead and click on it. If you were to start a new project, you would click Project or use one of the existing templates that you found in the template gallery. But since we've got one here, we're going to go ahead and click and open up the project. The first time you open up Heritage Makers on your account, you want to do something very important. It will ask you allow or deny, and you always click allow. It's not saving artwork or fonts or anything to your computer. It's merely the driver software, similar to when you install an external mouse or camera or something. It will ask you allow or deny. So we don't have that on my computer because I've done this before. And so, but when you do it, you'll want to make sure and click allow. Okay, by clicking the little minus button there, and here we go. Okay, Kim, tell me what to do.
Alrighty. I had actually taken these off here.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and, this pink box around here is a lock button, so we'll go ahead and unlock and move this to the side. Okay, and I'm just going to move everything off at the same time. This is super cute. I don't want to take all these things off here.
Because that was actually the finished front.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to show everything. Okay. All right.
I didn't finish the back. I just finished the front because I didn't want to.
Oh, well, let me go ahead and undo all that then. Hold on. Well, and that's the neat thing. With Heritage Makers, what you can do is you can click undo and go right back to the steps to where you liked everything until you get there. Unless, of course, for whatever nonlinear reason, we'll go ahead and we'll put all these things back. Okay. So, like I said, technical difficulties. Just love when we have technical difficulties. But we're still able to teach the class, so we're just going to roll with it. Okay, so here's what we've got. I'm removing everything off. One important little detail, which is important to say, is that this thin gray line right here is the edge of your project. So think of your virtual project. That is the edge of your 12 by 12 album. This inside here is inside. This is the off. So Kim had selected some paper, which you can do down here by clicking Art Collection, and it will load a virtual scrapbook store right at your fingertips, only there's no storage. So great. But we're going to go ahead and minimize that because she's already selected some paper. You can type into the art gallery as well, pink paper, heart, girly, newborn. And the one thing you want to make sure is that your paper always goes just to the very end of your project here, just like that. When you find something you like, I like to do a little virtual glue, and the way you do that in your toolbox is by clicking lock. So that's locked. All right, and then I see you have a picture here, and I think we know who that is. It must be little Emily because we saw her name. And then I'm just going to add these on here, okay, and try and put them back close to how awesome you did. Am I getting close? Am I getting close? Please tell me I'm close. These are her little wings. Just with a click, all you're doing is maneuvering these things, much like what you do things on the computer regularly. Oh, Kim, you're going to have to come in here and fix this back the way it was supposed to go because, you know.
That's all right.
Yeah, okay. So, but we'll go ahead and you'll walk me through the process of putting the back together. Close, kind of close, not close.
Forgot the bear, that's all.
Okay. I'm sorry, the bear?
Yeah, the bear is actually, on the tag, the bear is actually one of the background papers that I minimized.
Okay.
I used it as a page element.
Okay. All right.
Wherever the bear, I don't know, that's what he is.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So what we'll go ahead and go ahead.
I used the shadow to have the lace pop out. Now there's, when you do the drop shadow, most of the time, well, all the time, it actually defaults to black. So if you want to change that color, you just click on that little box and you change the color. And you can change it to any color you want. I changed it to a lighter gray because the black made it look like it was dirty.
Right.
So.
And the other thing, too, is if you're border on something, see this little pink border that's on the picture right here? If you want to change this border, you do the same thing by clicking that little triangle, and it'll bring up this great little pop-up. You can change the border. Now, obviously, this color palette is pretty dark for this picture, but what's really cool is I'll come over here and minimize that down, and I'm going to enlarge this and move this over a little bit because I want to show you something really wonderful. Say you're creating a frame for something and you want it to be the same pink that is in her little cheeks. You can take your eyedropper off of this color palette and bring it right over here to the pink in her cheeks. And now the color of the mat is the same color as his little cheeks on the day she was born. And you can do that with text, with borders, with fonts, with drop shadow, whatever you'd like. So that's kind of a cool little thing. Okay, and then I've changed it back to where it was. All right, so let's go ahead and we'll go to the back cover, see what you'd like me to do, okay?
Now the back cover, this book is going to be for her first year. I decided since it was, where is the back cover?
There is the back cover. Did you do the back cover too?
I put elements back there. What? Oh, man.
That's okay. No, it's great.
There it is. I'm like, I know it was there. I decided that it was going to be there, so these were professional portraits that were done for her first birthday. So the picture on the front is from the day she was born, and this is for her first birthday. So I was going to add another of the lace and then crop them down.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and do that. To crop a photo, you simply select it. These are your virtual scissors. You'll come over here to your toolbox and click crop. That blue line is your cut exactly where we want to cut it. So we're going to click cancel, adjust. We're adjusting our crop line. Now I can down here and bring this one little. Is that kind of what you meant, Kim?
Yeah.
And when you're done, then you click done. And now it's perfect. We can do the same thing to this one. Do we want to make a copy of this little lace frame?
Yeah.
What you would do, if you want to do that, is you select it, and then up to edit, or you can click copy, Control-C, copy on a PC, and then again, up to edit, or Control-V, paste. And blue tab right here, rotate to the angle of your next picture. And again, I'm going to make it just a little smaller here. Moving it over. Oh, wait, we don't want to crop her little head off. There we go. Now we can see that the little photo is larger than the mat. So clicking the photo and over here to crop, cancel, adjust. And the reason we click cancel is so that it doesn't automatically crop for us. We don't want their automatically crop. We want to crop ourselves. So we're going to adjust the crop line. Put it into place and then add right there. And there we go. Now, do you want me to do anything else, Kim?
I was going to adjust the quote at the top.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and select that and tell me what you want me to do to it.
I don't really like it there.
Okay, you want to move
throw it up there. Just throw it there.
Okay. So we can move it, adjust the text box, make it larger, justify it to the left, to the center, do that. Again, we could change the color if we wanted to white or pink or black or whatever color that we want. But we'll go ahead and leave it black just for the time being, just so we can see it. I can increase the size of the font. Okay, I can change the title of or the font style if I'd like, but I'm going to stay with Tea Party because it's super cute. Okay, and do you want to move it up or down, or are you going to want to take it off?
No, actually, right where you have it.
Right here? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now, again, we're going to use a little bit of our virtual glue. I want to show you something really neat here. Using our virtual glue, say you like, well, that's really great, but I don't know what quote I would want to use. Where did she come up with that great saying? You can come down here to the bottom, click on quotes, children, and then find one that you like. I'm going to just move this down a little bit. Sorry, my puppy is barking at this very moment. Isn't that always the way? Now you can see that I have a real life with real stuff going on. Once you find a quote that you like, simply click it, drag it up, pop out this quote for that one. You need to do it while it's done with its virtual glue. And you're just going to drop your arrow inside that little red rectangle and let it go, and it automatically, again, if you change your mind and go, no, I really like that other quote better, click undo, and then there's your regular quote right there. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so let's close this, and we can see the whole project. Now down here, are these where you want them to go, or did you want to add anything to that, Kim?
I was going to put a bear in
the bear in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and find the bear. We're going to go to the art collection, and we're going to type in bear. And you can search the whole thing, the whole virtual scrapbook store, by keyword or by art collection. Do you see the bear that you liked here, or it was on scrapbook paper, you said?
The first bear was actually the collection.
Okay.
And I was going to put the little clock.
Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and open this collection, and that means that everything in this collection will match tonally. This icon will center our work. Okay, so you want the little clock in which of the three squares?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter? Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and move this down. So we'll take the little clock and put it up here. And if the clock is just a little bit too big, you can grab the edge of it and size it to fit. Is that right or not quite?
That's good.
Right there? Okay, and I'm going to add a little bit of a drop shadow to that for you. Drop shadow. All right, and you can, so that you can see what the drop shadow does up close. It just adds a little dimension. Taking it away, adding it. Taking it away, adding it. Okay, so we'll lock that in place with our virtual glue. All right, and then the bear, was it the first bear that you liked, or was he cut out of regular paper?
No, he was out of this collection.
All
I think you got to do the other way.
This way right here?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll put him up there too. Okay, make him just a little bit smaller. Add a drop shadow. There we go. And we can make that a little bit gray so he doesn't look dirty. There we go, and then some virtual glue. And then what do we want over here in this one? Another little bear?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to show you another cool thing. We're going to take this little bear, put him over here. Now, they look the same, which of course is all right because it's the same in my toolbox, and feel free to play around in your toolbox. I can flip him. Now, I can flip him upside, which doesn't do us any good right now. But if I flip him from side to side, look at the very subtle change of his arm. So now he's flipped the other way. And a little virtual glue. And now we'll go ahead and close this. And look at our finished project, and there we go. Kind of a cool thing. So that's just how easy you can use a scrapbook. You can create a custom designed post-bound scrapbook album to put your scrapbook pages in. No longer do you have to go and find the perfect album at the store. You can make the perfect album in your pajamas in the middle of the night. It's kind of a cool thing. So let's go ahead, and I want to show you, if you don't already have, again, your Heritage Makers account, you want to do that by going to www.heritagemakers.com.462296.
Yep.
Okay, there we go. So heritagemakers.com/462296, and set up your account if you've not already done so. Otherwise, you can just log in and then choose from either the template gallery and adjust or alter an existing 12 by 12 post-bound album to fit your needs, or create one from scratch. So I'm going to click Save. When you're ready, you do click the Publish button, and that will take you to the order page. Now, what I want to do is tell you something important. You might be thinking, well, this is great. I want to design my own custom album. How much does it cost? I'm so glad you asked. The albums themselves actually retail for $50. $50, I mean, for a custom design anything, you know, you pay more for a custom design wedding gown or a custom design kitchen. Well, you would obviously expect to pay more for a custom design scrapbook album as well. However, I myself have paid $50 for albums, so that doesn't seem that exorbitant to me to find the right one. However,
No.
I'm kind of a thrift shopping junkie myself, and I never pay full price for anything. I always buy things on sale. I mean, I may shop on Nordstrom, but it may shop at Nordstrom, but it's going to be with a coupon or a gift card. So what I want to show you is something called Club HM. And Club HM here is a brand new program through Heritage Makers, which you can enroll through Kim's site. And what that gives you, and I'm going to zoom in right here, is that for $30 a month, we'll move this over here, for $30 a month, right here, okay, you get 40 points and free Premiere. And you're like, well, I don't really know what that means. Well, points are equal to dollars, but you're only paying $30. You're getting free Premiere, which gives you unlimited access to all the art and all the templates and everything that is good about Premiere. And you're getting $40 in publishing. And if you go right over here, the 12 by 12 post-bound album is 50 points. It's also $50. Remember, I said that points are equal to dollars. So you can either choose to pay 50 real dollars, or you can use 50 points. And the way you get those 50 points is here. So for $30, you get 40 points. You're like, well, gosh, that's not quite enough to get my scrapbook album published. For anyone on this call live tonight, if you decide you want to do Club HM, which is a 3-month minimum, and then you can cancel after the 3 months without any penalty or anything. If you decide to do that, I myself will give you 10 extra points to publish your first album, and there you go, and you'll be set. And then you can use the next 2 months of 40 points to publish scrapbook pages to go in your book. And the scrapbook pages are right here, 12 by 12 scrapbook page, 4 points. That's 4 points. So just think, in the next 2 months of having Club HM, you would have enough points to do 40 points. That's 10 scrapbook pages to put in your brand new album that you got for $30.
That's cheap.
I know,
it's very cheap.
So cool. And you, of course, are not limited to just digital pages. You can put any pages in your scrapbook, in your new album, your post-bound album. However, you could create digitally, make a 12 by 12 print for $4, and then add your real-world embellishments to them. So that's kind of a fun thing. So questions on the call, I want to just, if you have any questions, you can go ahead and type them in. Otherwise, I don't want to keep you too much longer. I know it's late where Kim is, and we'll go from there. But does anyone have any questions at this point? I think we're okay. I think we don't have any questions, but let me look. Oh, there's one right there. Let's see. Oh, there are questions. There's lots of questions. Okay. Explain where the edges of your pages should end up. Yes, what a great question. What we had a question on here is, where should the edges of your pages end up? So what I'm going to tell you is, and we'll go ahead and get logged back in this, and I'll show you. The edge of your page, and I may have already answered this, but I'm going to cover it again just to be sure. The edge of your project, whether it's a 12 by 12 scrapbook album, one of our fabulous canvases that come fully mounted, whether it's a storybook, a card, the edge of your project is this thin gray line that's right here. So if I were to publish this project right here, this scrapbook album, with my paper over here, I'm going to have about a 1-inch white space. So if I don't want that white space, I'm going to bring my paper right over here to the edge. You'll notice that it's a little milky right here. That's the edge that they fold over when they actually publish, when they print the book for you, and it comes fully assembled. So there's no assembly required for you other than to add your pages. But that little milky edge that's right here, even if I were to bring this over, I want to extend it all the way to the edge of my project, just past, a hair past that gray line. You can do that. Now, if you have it way over like this, it won't hurt the project in any way. It's just that all that will be on the project is what's to the gray line. And specifically, if you have a post-bound album like we're doing here, that milky part right here that goes from here to the gray line is where they fold it over, and they just want to make sure that it's a full bleed so that you know where that is. Okay, so let's go to the next question. I hope that answered that for you. Is there a bleed to the pages? If you go to the gray line, then yes, you will go all the way to the edge. I would recommend that you not start any journaling or any details to the photo. Probably this close. I wouldn't start any closer than that to the edge if you're wanting to start text, and then always take your background all the way just a hair past the gray line. Okay. Any questions? Kim, do you have any questions?
No, but
okay.
If you do notice the yellow box, most of the post-bound albums that I've made, the paper, you'll get a yellow box instead of green.
Correct. And what Kim is referring to is when I click on this photo, you'll notice that the little border around it is green. Green is good. Green means go. Okay, so when I click on these other details, I'm getting that little gray that as long as your image is clear to begin with, you can take it as large as you want. See? Still green. Still green. There will be no pixelation or blurriness. It's a fail-safe that's in the program that's there to help you. Past the green line. See, now I've got a little bit of orange. Okay, Crop-Berry 2 go. It will allow me to do that, but it's telling me with that little border around here, hey, slow down. You need to not have it be quite so blurry, or you're on your way to Blurryville. So what I can do is take it back down to the green border right here. There we go. Remove. Okay, so right there, go back down to this green border that's right there. Yellow just means, hey, pay attention, slow down. You're heading, you're leaving Cleartown and you're on your way to Blurryville. Yellow is okay. Yellow will not be blurry. Orange, hey, you have clearly left Cleartown, and now you're on the path to Blurryville. And red is, excuse me, you're lost. You're in Blurryville. So I have published things that are with a red border that have come out, and they look really good. They're just not as crisp and clear as the photo that you have here. Okay. All right. So that yellow border, don't worry about that. Yellow is okay. Yellow is good. Green is great. Yellow is okay. Orange is slow down, and red is Blurryville. Okay. Is that helpful?
No, I knew that. It's just that most people would think that for other projects, when you stretch your paper out, they usually stay green. But for some reason, with these books, they go yellow, and yellow is okay.
Yellow is okay. Yes, yellow is okay. That's right. Excellent. Okay. So again, if you have any questions, if you would like to enroll in Club HM and get the opportunity of having those 10 extra points to get your 12 by 12 post-bound albums delivered to your door, all you would need to do is pay the shipping and the $30 enrollment fee for free Premiere and get your album for you. Go ahead and contact Kim. Kim, what's your email and the best number to call you at?
Email is redheadstorykeeper@gmail.com.
Okay.
And the best phone number is my cell is 304-680-9763.
Excellent. Okay, well, great. Well, thank you, everyone, for coming to the call. Thank you, Kim, for teaching it, even though I was able to help you vicariously because of computer glitch. And, again, thank you so much, and have a great night.